In Harlem, I painted 13 murals with kids. Art is part of how to empower someone. It allows the children to dictate what their environment looked like. Painting and creativity is about living. It's not about the skill or the hand-eye coordination or the balance of color and composition. It's your life. It's your temperament on how you judge and see the world and act in the world. And that comes through in the art. Collage and what it means to me and in my life is I can look at objects, pictures, images, and see something else. I can look at a blow-up of a map. And in that map, I can see a pair of pants, I can see a jacket, I can see a handbag. These patterns of ties that I have here served as clothes and garments for the characters in Freedom River. This here is a cutout. You see his figure? It's a total separate piece of art, as well as the baby's head. Separate piece of art. And it's superimposed on the background. This is about, again, the background and the figure superimposed and laid into the image itself. John Park going back over the river. And the wavy, you see the little wavy lines for the river? They're just little cutout slivers of magazines. The only watercolor that's happening in this image is just the head. Everything else is collage. I do a photo shoot for the books. So I'm going to use either family or friends to pose for me. And I put regular people in it without any acting ability and have them act it out. And I take pictures of the scene. Because all of these gestures that are important to sort of illuminate the idea of the scene. This is exactly what I wanted him to do, to creep in, to try to sneak in and get the baby. And this is the for the cover shot of them just caressing the baby. Martin's big words was a labor of absolute love. I painted him in watercolor and collage, and then I put a thin layer of design over his face. That design spoke to stained glass windows in the church, which are going to tell the story of Martin. In storytelling, one image has to introduce the next or push the story forward. So we start with the speech in Washington, and the flag continues to this image here. A kid that's strong, meaning the future of America, that's strong with dignity and beautiful, feisty, strong, tough, because they want to be individuals. I painted her just in a watercolor and did her garment in collage. And these colors in the background, like the stars, are not white necessarily. That is alluding to the stained glass feel. So you get the fact this is the American flag, but it's also of many different colors and shapes and ideas. I want every book to have its own distinct color. Freedom River, it took place at night, so the colors are more blue and purples and cooler color. Uptown, where it's vibrant and warm, there are images that definitely kids are attracted to, such as summer basketball. Uptown is the orange sunset over the Hudson River. And then we get to Martin, who has a whole other color, and the stained glass window acts as a metaphor also. See colors in, see colors out. Dr. King's philosophy was to bring all colors together. So we brought them together. Visiting Langston is a wonderful story about the dynamics between a little girl and her father, and her ambitions to be a poet like Langston. And then Langston had an old soul.